Writer's block. For me, it doesn't exist. I believe it's more of a mindset problem. Before we begin, I want to preface this by saying I'm not discounting your frustration or annoyance. If you suffer from writer's block, I understand. It's one of the most annoying things. Over the years, I've developed a mindset that allows me never to worry about the block. And in this video, I'll show you one of my methods. But first, let me tell you a story. When I was at university, I bought the Native Instruments Complete Bundle. I now had more tools than I had ever dreamed of, and I was ready to conquer the world. My rationale for buying such a huge bundle was simple. If I had everything, I'd be equipped and able to take any job that came my way. How naive of me. The first day was great. I had everything. My mind was buzzing, future dreams were flowing. However, it didn't take long for this excitement to disappear, and disappear quickly it did. I found myself opening one tool, quickly skipping through the presets, confused as fuck by the user interface. I'd play with it for 5 minutes and then play with something else. Does that sound familiar? Nothing was getting done. And the worst part was, before I had bought this bundle, I had an abundance of ideas. What the fuck was going on? One of my friends recommended a book, The War of Art. I have to admit, I didn't make it past the first chapter because the author began by explaining resistance, and I quickly understood what my resistance was. Would you like to guess? Yes, too many things to play with, and there was one quote in particular that slapped me in the face. It was so profound I shut the book and chose a tool that I already knew. Not so coincidentally, nothing from the 1 terabyte bundle I had just bought. Guess what happened? I started making music again. Let me tell you what the quote was. You know, Hitler wanted to be an artist. At 18, he took his inheritance, 700 kronen, and moved to Vienna to live and study. Ever seen one of his paintings? Nah, neither have I. Resistance beat him. Call it an overstatement, but I'll say it anyway. It was easier for Hitler to start World War II than it was for him to face a blank square of canvas. Obviously, I'm not Hitler. And I'm definitely not going to start World War III, but the quote was strong enough to make me move. A little bit of writer's block isn't that deep. So what are my methods? Limit your tools. Okay, yes, it's obvious. Everybody talks about it. But listen, if everyone says it, then it must be true. Choose one tool and run with it. Learn it. Learn every crack and corner and crevice of that tool. Creativity flourishes with the restrictions and limitations. It's not a cliche. Separate your sessions. Just because you open your door doesn't mean you have to make a full song. For example, you can have a sound design session. Move every knob, every slider, record everything. Run it through a sequencer. Let it trigger random notes. Record it all. Save the audio file, put it in a folder for a future you. Think, I'm making this file for future me, with a different and objective mind. You can sketch out something. Put a timer on. 10 minutes. Sketch a drum pattern, sketch a melody, sketch a theme, create an atmosphere, anything. You can allow yourself to make shit, and it's okay. You're not trying to make shit, but it's okay if you do. Just do something. You can open an existing project and make an opposite B section from the initial idea. You can go through your projects and extract sounds that you like, start building a sample pack. You never know, by doing this, you may spark a bit of inspiration that you can take into another song. You can build a template. Sometimes I have built something and as a result sparked a little piece of inspiration that I have then taken to build a whole track within the space of an hour. These are just a few of my methods, so let's get into the video. I've already set up this MIDI routing, but essentially it is Arturia's Acid V, because I really like this sampler, this sequencer. What I really like is this random button, the way it just randomly generates sequences. And that's running through a wavetable. Keep it with a sine. Bring the release down, decay, sustain down a bit, so we got a plucky sound. There we go. And in this case, I will get resampling straight away. So let's go. I'm not going to do 10 minutes now, but I encourage you to do 10 minutes. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just doing all types of random stuff, seeing what happens. There's no... That's quite cool. Let me introduce oscillator 2. So let's go into the sequencer now. Something I like about this sequencer is the... Where is it? Ah, here we go, right in front of me. The polymetric. Nice. Let's go through some of the waves different. And for example, this is a really nice modulator. If I put it on a FM, yeah, cool. And if I invert this here, okay, so we're just getting different sequences. As you can see, we're just getting some really cool acid style patterns. Let's say now we want to create this sort of atmosphere. This plugin here I've really enjoyed, and you've seen it in a few of my videos. There we go. It's like instant ambient, really. Some nice bits in there. Interesting. And okay. We wrap it up there, because this process can go on for a long time. Now, what I would do is take this onto the main arrangement view, Control or Command J. Once that has consolidated, show in browser. There it is. And I have this lovely folder called For Future Me. There we go. Let's call it Random Jam. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to choose this section. Okay, we're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to work with this. We can loop it. This. In fact, actually, I am not a fan of the pitching down. Consolidate. Okay, so you can see maybe pitch up, pitch down, very simple things. In any case, let's take it a bit further. I'm going to add a shift. Wait. A shifter here. I want to take it a little further and do some more timbre editing. Okay, steps. This is a technique I love to do. Usually with ring mod, like this. If that one doesn't sound too great. Randomization is everything. Maybe add another one. happening? Why is the drop down menu not coming? Alright, fine. Let's do it like this. Alright, so now you hear we've got this cool pattern that didn't really take us long. And I have a purpose. So now my purpose is just to build this idea. I'm not really interested in adding a kick just yet. I'm interested in just developing this sound. And as you can hear, it sounds vastly better than if I just got the sequencer and just looped it over and over again. And now I'm thinking, okay, let me get a drum, let me do this, let me do that. No, my whole focus is getting this theme, this just designing something, as I've said. Obviously, as you see, I have so many sounds where I do this that when it actually comes to making a track, if you don't even do this staging, you just create a whole bunch of sounds for later, it just becomes like Lego, doesn't it? You just drag in and drop in your own samples, and then you won't even feel like you're cheating because they're your sounds that you have created. And happy days. So let's, again, I've got drum loops, I have percussion loops. Let's see. Bring this down. Maybe we can bring this here. I know it's only a small loop, but for example, okay, that sounds pretty shit, but you see what the idea. Okay, so we stick a reverb on here. Bring that down. I think send sounds pretty dead, but let's go into effects. A nice convolution. It's just random. Large room, let's say. Actually, okay. Let's see. Central Hall University. There we go. Let's see. Maybe this, like this. Anyway, we're going beyond the idea of this video, but you see, writer's block doesn't have to be a thing. Just get in and fill out the space. There you have it, a quick video of one of the techniques I use to overcome writer's block. Now that big file that we recorded, I will reuse and reuse and reuse. Realistically, there's no limit to how much you can use it. The real limit is your creativity. I encourage you to, for the next 10 sessions, only use the recording that you made to just generate new ideas, new ideas, new ideas. And yeah, good luck. Have fun.